Welcome back, everybody, to some good old single-player Minecraft. Today we are going to be doing some very big things, some very crazy things. Some crazy things have just been going on in Minecraft in general, and I've just been completely overwhelmed. It's been absolutely insane. Well, we're on our way, by the way. We're on our way between our two main villages right now. This is the way towards Bluebird's Cove, and the whole thing is... Spirit Whoop is there. The sun's going down. We better hurry up, in fact. But welcome. How you guys all doing? What I was saying... basically about how crazy Minecraft has been going. It's been going absolutely nuts. I've been watching these updates just flow on with 1.14. It is looking fantastic. Everything, if you ask me, is going very, very well with this game. And I haven't been like this excited about the game necessarily. Like, I've always loved the game itself, but the direction, it's so fun. It's so cool. It's awesome, exciting. And what's even more exciting is what we're about to get up to today, because it's some big stuff. Big, beautiful things, hopefully, today. But look at this. Let's just do a little loop. Take advantage of the sun going down before I have to go run and scurry towards the bed. Let's just take a little loop. This is what we did last episode, by the way, making this island over here look so much better than what it did before. And man, I'm loving it. I'm loving this little change. It's cool to see that you guys loved it as well. And you know what? Let's forget where my boat is and leave it here and always think I'm running out of boats. Because that's inevitably what happens. I get off a boat, say, yep, cool, I'll remember where that boat is, and then I go out this way and forget my boat. And I'm like, I swear I had a boat there. Creeper inspection, we are good. The real one actually is over here. This is where I've got two now. Managed to get away with them, away from them, but yeah, it was a bit too close for my liking. Take it that way. I mean, hey, any creeper's a bit too close for my liking. Let's just grab some stuff, and then I'll tell you what we're getting up to. So, basically, what we want to do is, we were speaking about this in the last episode, and in fact, this is something I've been doing a bit on streams, weirdly enough. Actually, I'll leave that. We don't need that one. And maybe I'll just grab, what do you know, let's go. Yeah, let's just go for it. I've got some stuff on me. We'll go for it. So basically, building a bridge, and I've been doing that quite a bit in my streams recently, which has been crazy. I've been spending like 9 hours or something on one, but in the end, we got it right. We got it right to begin with, but let's just go for it. Basically, what I want to do is I want to go ahead, just lay some stuff down here. What's this? Which is the middle? Like what? Around there, because this is going to kind of push out a bit. Let's just go. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe what we'll do is let's just leave like 1, 2, 3, 4. Go here, maybe. And we'll work our way up here. But as I say, actually, we should do this. This is a smart move. We've been busy with some bridges, and I've been struggling on a few things, mostly diagonal bridges. Man, they are so rewarding, but they're a real pain in the butt sometimes. I'll tell you that much. And some of these straight bridges. And today we're going to be building a straight bridge. And also, by the way, I was thinking about this. Let's just head to our map. Here we are at the map. And what I was saying was I was thinking about what we're going to do. I said, well, we should build a bridge over here. And we should also maybe build a bridge over here. And then it crossed my mind. Well, why don't we build a bridge and break a bridge as well? So for today, we're going to build the bridge itself. This is going to be a cool bridge. And then over here, we could build a second bridge. But really, we could make that bridge have exploded. And, well, the bridge didn't explode. Something exploded on the bridge. And we could maybe have a little bit more to it than what might meet the eye of a standard bridge. But, man, this is going to look so cool. I'm very excited for this area. It's turning out just wonderfully. So back to the bridge build, because this requires us to think a little bit. Let's grab some blocks out. In fact, we'll just do full blocks. This is something I've figured out recently would make our life a lot easier. And the reason why I'm taking full blocks is, first of all, we have to make a path along here. So let's go out there. And we want this bridge to be like 3 blocks wide, maybe 5 blocks wide. Definitely an odd number. And the reason why I've said use full blocks here, in terms of the bridge that I'm about to build, because I've got some idea of the style I've been building bridges recently in, and I like my formula. You know, you create a formula for something and you can keep it going. The reason why we're doing a full block here is because we can always remove it, put some slabs in, but it allows me, when I'm building underneath, to remember that I have to have a full block, where the blocks are, so I can always just remove them a bit later. So let's just check this out. We'll just do that there. What do we think about this? Walk up around here. We'll have some cool staircase going up, or maybe we could try make the road sweep up. I mean, there's some new blocks coming. Whenever 1.14 comes, it's going to be magical, but sweep up this way. Go around there. That seems like a good width. And we can also just have a little bit of a step. I think we do have some of these. Let's just make a bit of a step for now. Of course, it's going to look a bit better than this, but you know what? I'm just going to do that. Just so I feel a bit better about what I've done here. We'll just do that there. And maybe something. Oh, no. Something like that. Okay. So as we go up, bam, there's the bridge. And we'll also just quickly put these last few in. So that's my thought, by the way. And then what's going to happen is once we've built this bridge, we will, I mean, probably not today, but we'll have the bridge in today. But what I want to do is I want to start working on clearing this area and doing a little bit of smoothing of this terrain here so that we could, or not smoothing it out, but really just making it easier for us to create our own biome is going to be the part that I'm looking forward to. So by the way, let's just go up here. Oh, we actually had one of those. That was not what I wanted though. We wanted one of these. And what I was thinking is we could go up like this and check this out. So let's just have a step back and work this out. So that's sort of in the middle, but bear in mind we can bring the rock out there, so it'll kind of make that a bit better than what it is right now. Let me try tapping space so we don't just bob up and down too much. All right. So now what we need to do, let's just run another pillar up over here and another one over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and right there, perfect. So we've just got odd numbers again because odd numbers are magical. And let's have a look at what this little gap looks like. So there and there, fantastic. That's good. We can work with that. So we want to get an arch to support the bridge, and we may as well work on this part here. And this is my go-to thing with building, is making sure that while we're building, like in these sorts of areas, we end up building one piece, getting this whole piece and all the pieces on the build that will be exactly the same as this piece. We build after that, and it's a trap I've fallen into many a time where I do not do that, and I regret not doing that. So here we go. Let's just see. This one actually will get rid of that. What efficiency is the shovel? Oh, efficiency 4. All right. I thought it was efficiency 3. I was kind of amazed at the speed that thing just broke. But that makes sense. That's fine. And you go there. Perfect. All right. So we want to try and create a neat little curve. So let's think about where this curve is going to end. Could probably, hey, let's go for some jungle. I did bring the jungle. I thought it could be good to maybe just get it in here a little bit. Something like that. Is that the central block? 3 there. 3 there. Yep. Go. Oh, let's just step down. Go down one more. And oh, do we go? Yeah, let's go for a stair. I do have some stairs. We're gonna try working jungle to this, just because jungle's a forgotten wood and it's a beautiful wood, and it needs a little bit of love sometimes. So there. I think this might be a bit too low, this curve. So let's take that one out. We could actually start it over here, and we'll do exactly the same thing as what we just did, but one block out. It might end up hooking with the block here, but we'll work that out when we get there. So there, and yeah, we could put this one here. Perfect. So we'll do the same thing around there. I think that's the block. One out there, and just do something like this. All right. So let's go check this out. See what the curve is looking like, and as I say, pretty much we just want this to all have a good, smooth look to it. Beautiful. Because don't worry, it's going to be a bit more than this. So we've got that one there. Now, the next thing that we want to do is maybe just work out how we're going to do the top piece before we go any further. So let's try and, in terms of decorations, let's try and get this in here. Just remove that block right around there. We can maybe go, oh, let's see. Perhaps what we could do, let me just test this out. We could maybe do something like this and do this extra one here. And I'll show you why. Just give me a second. I can't explain it. It's magical. It's too difficult to explain what's going on. But I think what will be the case is if we put something in here like this and like this over here, we should have a good bit of depth to it immediately. Yes. Right. And the reason why I say it's too difficult to explain is we can see that that's going to work. But we've made a little bit of a mistake, you see, because we need to push this both in one more block, and then that would look rather neat, because right now that's sticking out a little bit too far. So I'll push that back, and then what our next stage, I think maybe let's put a little thing in here. And here's a new plan. How about instead of pushing that stuff back one block, we come around here, and we push this one out one block, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I was thinking about pushing this back, but then this will make this bridge quite narrow. But where it is right now, if we end up doing something like this, I brought some of these. Let's just put in an andesite block there because they are amazing. We'll just put one in there, just as like a placeholder right now. And we have a look at that. So you see where this is right now. If we had this pillar go up here, we took this where it continues on the top. Where's the sun? It feels like it's getting dark. Is it? I think it's just on the horizon there. It really seems like it is. Sometimes I start going crazy and the sun's right above me, but yeah, no, that definitely is getting darker. Okay, we're good. And then this is my thought. So we do this where we were over here. So this is where the pillar is there. But if we go up one block out like that, so let's just do whatever height, it should still look good from the front. Create a little bit of extra shape, in fact. And not only that, it'll also mean we can keep that in the spot while not having these come too close to each other. And we need to eat something fierce right now. So let's just quickly get some food. Yeah, that's way better if we do that, because we'll still have the, what is this, 3 block gap. So we go 1, 2, 3 blocks up there. Yeah, that's a good gap. That is good. So I thought I'd just cut in there before I did it, because that seems to make a lot more sense than pulling it in together. Yeah, that's looking real good. You can see it's just getting a little bit of stuff coming along. As soon as we put the back piece in now, it already now looks a lot better, and then we'll just keep going. So what I've done, by the way, is I've put this long, actually let me just do this tapping thing in the water. Look, if I tap spacebar, see, if I can just keep it there, it's a lot lighter of a bob than if I just hold it and it goes like bob, bob, like that. Yeah, okay, so I've put this line of dark oak in there because I was thinking about it, and my genius idea from earlier of pulling this out one block was quite good. But what it wasn't good for was making this 5 wide, and we only want it to be 3 wide. So thinking about it made me realize maybe putting in something like this will force it to go down, and then we just have to kind of build engineer around it to kind of hide that. So what we could do, and actually what I can, let me just get a spot. There we go. Good, land. We don't have our sea legs. So if we could perhaps put something in there or over there that will make it look as if this piece is connecting the bridge to the pillar. I think that would be able to be enough to break up the very straight, monotonous line of this. You see? Like, we can't leave this as it is. I've also gone ahead and put in a few textures around there, but we've got a problem because the trapdoors, which are fantastic for texturing spruce, look how cool this looks. Looks fantastic, right? Wrong. There's a big ugly gap in the side here. So this is where I think we could get a bit of use from this, because we could put some on the side if we get the ability to hide this piece here. So let's just kind of chuck a few blocks in there and see what happens, and also drop down there and find a way out. Okay, here we go. So let's just think about it. This will be over here. We'll probably need a block that will come in the middle there, so it's not too much higher than this. One in there. All right. And then we just need something over here. So that was actually way easier than I expected. All right. But you can see what I was thinking is doing this. Let's just make sure this does actually work. I would imagine it would. Yeah, breaks it up. I'm not actually very happy with the way that looks. Maybe something in here like that. Yeah, something like that. And then we could also probably do, what we could probably do, let's just step back. We could do like a railing on that. If we go, for instance, I was about to say dark oak, but we've got dark oak in there. What other color could we go for? I mean, oak, probably too light. Spruce is probably overdone with the floor and that there. We could go acacia, really? Maybe acacia? Is that a bit too much? I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit too much. All right, maybe too much, but it was worth a try. I just feel so guilty not giving this acacia block any love there, but that's a bit too much, I think. Although maybe it's just a bit of me just being me. I don't know. Tell me what you think about that acacia block. I think it has to. We have to get it to work for us sometime. I'm just trying to force it in everywhere, and hopefully one day it'll just somehow magically fit into a build, and I'll be Well, I'll feel less guilty about it, really, because it just doesn't get enough love in my eyes, and it's not that horrible of a color. In particular, this iteration, by the way, if you guys ever wondered, which I do see in the comments every now and then, about the textures that we're using, this is a Jappa's version 2 textures, which are currently the update of the textures of the game. This is the one before the most recent one that's been released, which is version 3. For people who are wondering in the future, who's like, yeah, Jansey, well, that's great. Like, way in the future, what is the current version? It's version 3. And hey, by the time someone's watching this, it could be version default at that stage. Just the default one. Maybe if we could get another block in here, just a quick little inspection. Yep, no creepers. Okay. Do we have, I think over here, this is where I would have stored them. Just make sure there. We should have, I think maybe cyan terracotta could be cool. Do we have anything else in here that might just spark some imagination? All right, cyan terracotta will be all right. It's actually this, all right, this block is amazing. It really is. It's like everything you need in a block. So maybe if we put a block of cyan terracotta like that, no, get rid of that and put that over there. Wait, what? Okay, we'll try that one out. Oh, I don't know. I really, really want that to work. I know what we're gonna do. I've got an idea. What we'll do is we'll change this over to some jungle. And then once that's in jungle, we can maybe do something a bit more with this and maybe just put a bit of acacia. Maybe an acacia, I don't have any on me right now, but a trapdoor in over there because we do need some lighting. So maybe we could put a light in there and do like an acacia trapdoor there. Just to give it a little bit of something. Just, I mean, it'll let the build just pop a little bit more, but if that's a good thing, I don't know. Let's just give it a try. By the way, this is kind of like the sheep not sheep mascot, the pig mascot of this island. It's just appeared. I think it must be through random passive mob spawning. And it's just been walking around for a while. I'm going to leave it there. We need a name. If someone wants a name for it, go for it. Go for it. We can find a name tag. They're expensive, but I'll figure one out. So we're on the other side of the world, and the reason why I've brought you here, you may be wondering, by the way, is because we are remembering something while also planning ahead, because that's what we're doing. A few episodes, I think it could even be last episode, we came in, jumped down this well, and I said, I'm announcing, well, here is announcing the next Jansey Redstone project, because, hey, that doesn't happen very often, and I thought, why don't we just make it an announcement thing? But, no, it's cool. What we're gonna do is we are going to dig this hole over here. We're going to make a big nether wart farm, and that's what's going to work there. But I've got another plan, which is also the other big project, is over here is going to be an underground station for an easy, quick and easy tunnel to the other side of the world, being Bluebird's Cove. Bluebird's Bay. Dang it, I keep saying cove. It's not a cove, it's a bay, but that's where we're going to be going. But the reason why is that's just, those are two cool things. But what I was actually saying is, a few episodes, like this is quite a while ago, actually, not a few, this was fairly long ago. We were discussing, before we started discussing a nether wart farm, which is beautiful for red nether brick, that's why I want it. We were discussing a future build out this way, which is going to be awesome. It was going to be a wizards college academy thing, and that's what it's going to be. It's still going to be like that, but this is what we need this red nether brick for, because I looked at it and I was just like, this is beautiful. Red nether brick needs slabs and stairs. We got the red nether brick. We didn't have the slabs and stairs. 1.14 rolled around, and that's all the craziness. And we've got the slabs and stairs. Now we're just waiting for it. So what we could do in the meantime, before we get 1.14, because I think that will be a 1.14 build. I really am looking forward to 1.14. I think that's where it needs to be, somewhere around there with 1.14 stuff. So what we'll do before we do that is we'll have this big terraforming. There's no redstone in terraforming. That's like literally the opposite end of it. But Jansey, you'll get your stuff together one day. But we'll have this big terraforming project here. Try and create our own biome, which we've been talking about. Probably some kind of an oak forest. And we'll just keep it going and see what we can do before 1.14. And hopefully it's just around the corner. I don't know how far it is. I don't know what the nearest estimation is, but that's just what we're thinking. And besides, hey, we've got a redstone project in the meantime as well, which it's going to be interesting. Totally a great idea. Surprising, I know, but I think that works. I don't know about that, but I think that really works. The jungle, which is already a block of of a little bit of use, I guess. Well, we've tried. Look at that. A little bit of love to the jungle wood every now and then. You got to show it a little bit of love, but I think that's actually all right. You know, step out of my comfort zone. Sometimes things can be a flop, but you know, Got to take that risk. So let's go ahead and pop them in on this side. I've also done a few other little things. I put some of those in. I end up going ahead, filling in these. In fact, what we said was, now that we got this in, you just has an opportunity to put some in these runs. So we can maybe do something there, another one there. And then they're not only in the middle. Fantastic. We don't have to do it on everyone, but hey, let's just do another one there. For good measure. All right, let's put these in here now quick. And we will, while we do that, in fact, we actually gotta run out of jungle. Once we've done that, I think this whole build's just gonna start really popping real well. And then there's just one or two small things, for instance, getting the underside of the build finished and things along those lines, which are actually fairly quick and easy just to get a bit of shape. So we've done fantastically over here. Now, while we're doing this, by the way, tell me what you think about the farm ideas. So I want to build that netherwort farm, and I think it's going to be one of those things where you've just got to wait until the block's ready. Although I really do just want to play with that red nether brick. In general, it's just amazing. In fact, we're going to finish off on the perfect amount of blocks. How good is this? Watch this. 6 of these left, and that's exactly what we needed. Is that the right height now? Yes, it is not, because I didn't put these in. And that's what threw me off there. But of course, the netherwort farm, that's gonna be a good one. But I'm gonna have to remember to keep going back to check it. So that's gonna be the only thing the factor that's gonna probably make it poop itself eventually. But hey, it'll be alright. It'll be fine. We'll get the netherwort. We need it. We'll use it. And let me just quickly do that over there. And by the way, for people who are unfamiliar with one thing that I'm about to say, which is, it blows people's minds, because every now and then I'll be streaming, right? Which, by the way, there we go. That's what's going to blow your mind. So many people are like, hey, you stream? I didn't realize you stream. Yeah, I do. Quite a lot, actually. If anyone is wondering, hey, Jansey, do you ever stream? Are you live ever? I am. And you know what? I'll send you to a place which will answer the next question, which is, where is it and when is it? And that is both answered. Actually, does this make a difference, by the way? I'm getting distracted here. But that is facing that way. I'm going to face this direction. It's still facing that way. If I face this direction, it's still facing that way. Okay, that's a pity. But yeah, so the question was, where is it? It's twitch.tv. All right, Twitch. So if you guys want to find the exact link, it's in my description over here. You can find it fairly easily, and just go ahead, click that. Be sure to click the follow button so you can see when we're live. The other thing is, and this is the cool one. When is it, Jansey? There is a little thing. If you just scroll down, you'll see this blank photo where there might be a stream. There might not be a stream. If there is, that's me. If not, just scroll down a little bit. Actually, let's check what that looks like over there. Scroll down a little bit, and it'll have it in your time zone. So you don't even have to convert any time, which is fantastic. Just go, hey, that's when it is. This guy's on here. So be sure to check that out. In fact, just after this video, a few hours later, you should see the stream live. If you guys want to catch up, I'd love to see you guys around there. Look at that. That's looking pretty good. That needs to go. For sure. That definitely needs to go. But yeah, let's go do it. So if you do hop around, by the way, be sure to say, hey, YouTube sent me, and I'll say, oh, YouTube sent you, fantastic, and it was me that sent you from YouTube, just so I know. But yeah, be sure to yell it out in chat. I'd love to see you guys around there. It's always cool to find out when someone comes from YouTube to Twitch or Twitch to YouTube. It's just really cool. I don't know what it is. There's just something really neat about it. But there we go. Fantastic. Another successful build, I think. But this one's living on the edge, because that's the way we like to do it. All right, so tell me what you think. Be sure to check us out on Twitch, and I will see you guys for another episode very, very soon, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.